We're at the airport. I don't know where to go. I don't think he know where to go either. I say we just follow everybody, see where they go, then we'll go that way. Elevators for the parking garage. We were at the New Orleans airport. So we made it to Las Vegas. All the people in masks on. You can never be too careful. We made it to Las Vegas. The airport is very different. When we stepped out the plane, they had slot machines. I feel like that's very fitting. It's pretty cool. We're trying to see if there's something we can do for the next 4 hours because we have a 5-hour layover. So I just wanted to show y'all what I've been using this whole trip to translate things. See that? Sugar free. That is so cool. I'm hyped, ready to go, ready to come on. Let's do this. It's almost been 2 months since I've had the VSG surgery, and I'm gonna update y'all on some things. The pre-op diet, I was 328.2 pounds. The day before surgery, I was 313 pounds. And today I am 285. It's just kind of unreal saying like a 200 number, because I haven't been 200 pounds since, well, I haven't been 200 and something pounds since 2018. That means it's been almost 6 years since I've been in the 200s. And 2021, I lost 50 pounds, but I was 359 pounds around that time. So that's a long way to come, and I'm happy. So there's a few things I wanted to end this video on. So I want to just go over my discharge information when I left around 2 months ago. First, I want to start off with the place that I got my surgery, and that was at the Obesity Control Center with Dr. Ortiz. And for pricing, check their website, and yeah, just check their website because it kind of like varies depending on what you want. But it was well within my range, what I could pay for. So I was very happy about that. Just know that it is in Tijuana, Mexico, so you'll have to, you know, cover your own travel there. But they'll have a driver for you once you land at the airport in San Diego. And they're going to drive you across the border and really everywhere that you need to go while you're down there. After my surgery, I was the first one to go into surgery, and I was kind of happy about that because I was so nervous. And we got it done early morning. It was around 8 a.m. And everybody was so great. Like the staff, the doctors, like they will put you at ease if you feel like uneasy about it, or if you're just nervous. Like once you see like the people around you and the people who will be caring for you, all that will go away, because it went away from me. Everyone was awesome. Even after the surgery, like when we had to walk around and do our laps, it may feel like you can't do it. Like it'll be hard because you're still tired and you're kind of sore. But when you feel like you can't do it, they encourage me to do it. Like you can do it. And they'll walk around with you for the first couple of laps. So, you know, in case you don't have to like throw up or something, they'll be there. And that was a good experience. Like my experience was a 10 out of 10. I had absolutely no issues. Everything went so smooth. After the surgery, I got an IV, and I think it was for vitamins and hydration. And the medicine that they discharged you with was omeprazole, which is like, I'm probably saying that wrong, but omeprazole, that's like an antacid, and I'm supposed to be taking it up to 2 months. So after these 2 months, then I won't have to take it. Then I got some pain medicine, and I'm reading my discharge papers. So yeah, I got some pain medicine, and then something that helped with stomach emptying. And I only had to take that for 15 days. And the pain medicine I had to take for 4 days. So my recovery. Okay, I want to talk about after I landed. No, let me talk about the plane ride. So the plane ride, we had to travel for really the entire day because we were going from San Diego to Las Vegas, then Las Vegas to New Orleans, but we had layovers. So it really felt like all day because we got up around 11. And I say we because I had a companion, which is my boyfriend. Anyway, so I stayed down there for 4 days. So I landed, that's all of that. Then I had my surgery, and then one day I got my laps in to make sure, you know, there was no leaks and everything. And then the day after that, I went back to the Obesity Control Center. I went to the hospital. I went to the clinic, and they, you know, checked to see if I was leaking. And then they talked to us about, because I was in a group, and they talked to us about like the different things after surgery that you should be looking out for. And, you know, they were stressing the importance of staying hydrated. That's what we were going to get to. So anyway, after that, you know, we left across the border. It was so smooth. Like, I was so just, I guess, astonished at just how easy it was. And then we got to the airport. And at the airport, it was kind of easy. Like, I think the only thing that kind of frustrated me was that, like, I wanted to eat. I wanted to eat and I couldn't. Like, you were on a liquid diet after that for a couple of days. I think 17 days you had to stay on that liquid diet. And I also wanted to add, with OCC, they send you daily emails with different tips and important information. They started when I think put down my deposit, and then they're still going. So I don't know how long they'll go, but all the information that they send is very important. Anyway, so I was on clear liquids for 1 to 2 days, and that was like water, smart water, clear chicken, a bone broth, tea, and fruit juices. And let me just say, at the hotel that they put you in, which is included in everything in the price, they had the best chicken broth ever. Like, it was good. I couldn't even complain. Like, I wasn't even worried about eating because the chicken broth, it was so tasty. Like, I can't even stress it. But I was mad. Well, I was frustrated at the airport because, you know, I just wanted to eat. I ended up drinking like I think it was Gatorade Zero and some water. But really, I couldn't even drink too much because like I could feel it. It was a new feeling. I could feel it going down my throat and kind of landing in my stomach, and it was like pressure when it dropped down, and you have to kind of breathe and make sure it goes down. It's just like, it's a different experience. And even though it was weird, like I was like, oh yeah, it's working. But the clear liquids consist of popsicles, also Jello. Popsicles, that's gonna be your best friend. Yeah, so I'm terrible. I was terrible at drinking water when I first started, and that led me to getting dehydrated once I, you know, landed back and got home. I was feeling like faint when I would get out the shower, and I take very hot showers. So I didn't know it at the time, but the hot showers like take the hydration out you. So the whole time I was like I didn't faint, but it felt like I was about to. So I would have to get out and kind of like lay down, or I felt like I was gonna faint. And I was like, you know, after like I think it was about day 7. Yeah, it was about a week after I came back. I went to the hospital and I got an IV treatment for hydration, and I felt much better after that. And I never had to go back because I took getting my water intake more seriously, and it's been smooth sailing since then. They wanted us to aim for 64 ounces of water a day. It was hard. It was tough. But if you're doing this, you have to have discipline, and you have to know at the end of the day, it's all going to count, and you'll be okay. You will. Plus, your body is healing, and you don't really need all that food in your system. But it was hard, but now I can eat. And even though I can eat, I still can't eat that much. And I don't want to eat, actually, because now it feels like a chore. So we're good on that. One thing that I did notice once I got back, my skin started to act up, and they said it could have been because, you know, I was dehydrated, and when your skin is dry, then it's gonna start breaking out. I also read that it could be a hormonal issue because fat, like your hormones are stored in your fat, and once that, you know, fat starts leaving, then the hormone needs somewhere to go. Now, don't quote me on that because I'm not a doctor, but that's what I read, and I was like, you know, that kind of makes sense. So now, you know, it's important to take your vitamins. I take the vitamins. I take supplements. So I take a multivitamin, calcium, probiotics, and a B12. I still need to work on that, but we're taking them. We're taking them because you're gonna notice if you don't take them, you're gonna have some funny stuff going on. They say you're not supposed to weigh yourself while you're healing, and healing takes about 7 weeks. But I did sneak in a couple weigh-ins because I need to see, you know, I need to see if it was worth it. And the scale was dropping. I was so happy because I've been trying to lose weight with intentions for the last 4 years, and like I would drop maybe like 2 pounds a month, and you know, I was just like, what am I doing all this for if like the scale's not moving? Now, I was eating, and that's the biggest problem. So that's really why I did this, because, you know, now the scale is moving because I got 80% of my stomach chopped off, and I'm happy. But yeah, take your time when weighing yourself, you know, take a little peek and stuff, but don't get discouraged if it like stops, because mine did stop for like a week and then it started going back down. Like I was at 290 and I'm like, dang. So this is what they're talking about. And that was about 3 weeks. I don't know what it was in, but I was like 290 and I'm like, dang, 290 for a week. But then the following week, then it dropped down to 285. So like, look at it, but like, you're still healing, so don't really you know, get down if it's not what you think it should be. Yeah, so now I am on a solid foods diet, and you have to eat with this formula. Hydration first, then the texture of the food, the protein intake, your supplements, and then make sure you're walking and exercising. How I get my steps in, I park further away from places. I take my dog on the walks, like longer walks than before, and I also go to the gym about 2 to 3 days a week, and that's just doing like a 15-minute walk on the treadmill. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited for this whole process. I'm loving seeing like the results, and I'm also loving the people seeing like the hard work that I've been doing, because the surgery is just a tool. Like I had to get the surgery, I had to get to a certain weight to get to surgery, and that was also work to do. This whole thing is, you know, work. So remember, it's just a tool. You also have to get in and get it right. Do what you need to do to, you know, get the results that you want to see. Yeah, so it's 2 months. I'm gonna update probably when I'm 6 months, because Dr. Ortiz said in 3 months you'll be like, ooh, and then in 6 months you'll be like, whoa. So I can just imagine like a year I'll be like, whoa. So can't wait. And if you're ready to see that journey, or if you have any questions, link them in the, well, put it in the comments. And if you know, want to follow me along for this journey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you for watching.